Still many questions about the downing of Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 nearly 2 months ago. Its debris still spread across eastern Ukraine. Dutch investigators just released a preliminary report about the crash that killed 298 people. CCTV's Kate Parkinson has a look at what it does and does not reveal.
The Dutch team investigating the crash of Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 stopped short of saying the plane was shot down by a missile, but its findings appear to point to that conclusion. The preliminary report published on Tuesday says photos of the wreckage indicate that the crash was likely caused by the plane being hit by multiple high-energy objects from outside the aircraft. The report also said there was no evidence of technical or human error. The findings appear to support the theory that shrapnel from an exploding warhead shredded the fuselage, tearing the plane apart. Since the crash on July 17th, the area around the wreckage site has seen intense fighting between rebel and Ukrainian forces, which has hampered the investigation. The Dutch-led investigation team left eastern Ukraine last month, citing security concerns. But now here in the eastern regions, there is a ceasefire in place. And even though it's a shaky, fragile truce, there is a hope that the lull in fighting could allow international teams to return to eastern Ukraine to access the crash site and to continue their investigation to try and find out precisely what caused the tragedy and who is to blame. A team of Malaysian experts will soon arrive, tasked with gathering evidence to corroborate what the physical evidence suggests, that a missile brought down flight MH17.
We have to actually analyze many more data before we can have a conclusive finding to bring the perpetrator to justice.
The report does not assign blame for the tragedy. The Dutch Prime Minister says that will take more time.
We still have to be careful not to draw conclusions too quickly. The Netherlands is leading all investigations. Step-by-step, experts are working to reach irrefutable conclusions.
The full report is expected to be released next year, but for now, for the families still struggling to understand what happened to their loved ones, there are still many questions that remain unanswered. Kate Parkinson, CCTV Donetsk, in eastern Ukraine.